Hey everybody, this is Stephen. You could call myself a Keyseat Game. And we are back into Your Turn to Die. So anyways, last time, I would say this is stuff like been easy, I would say myself. But gone really quick and straight turn to the final vote, which is really that quick. But the one thing we had to develop was to who got the role exactly, which says select by the 4 people, which is Happy Sal, Kana, Nao, and Keji. But the problem is for sure like is to it's to figure out for sure who got the role exactly. But thing is, I wasn't gonna get selected already. But I got kind of counting wrong. I think I said the last video. I said something about 8 people. Not really. It's only 7 of us. So man, it's gonna be that short, that really that fast, does it? But yeah. Anyways, everything gone really to get twists and turns around. Even Sal's the one feature trying to mess with us a lot, quite often. It seems to be trying to turn the tables around and everything, which is oddly enough like so very confusing. Not sure what to do. I'm really like lost in thoughts and everything. It's not sure like whether you believe or whether you trust. That's not how stuff works exactly. But anyway, even then, I'm not sure how long it takes exactly. If we're still gonna make it to the end of it, and if I can make it, probably gonna do it for the next chapter as well. So since the new month come up and released this month, so anyway, let's start it. And now the music starts intense right now, which is not much exactly what's going on, but I basically had to like extract more info into it. And maybe if someone reacts to it, I had to click it immediately. Like I don't have time to read it. So, anyways. Okay, no one's react to it, but I was trying to hope if anyone react to it, then it'll be wise to like click immediately. So I'm not gonna read it that fast. It's just painful to think it over anymore. Vote for Sal. Let's end this, Sarah. Okay then. That's it. Sal fell for Keji's trick. The location of the sacrifice or any other cards. We didn't know the one lick about the truth. If he stolen my tablet when he knocked me out, maybe he could have learned my card. I don't get what you're talking about, Kitaro. You lost the tablet. I mean, I had the tablet with me. But I kept it on me at all times to avoid just that. Kept it tucked beneath my clothes. No, Kitaro, I have yours. What are you talking about? Sal didn't have chance to do tomfoolery. He's a commoner. This tablet, huh? Did it changes? Yeah, it did changes. But I don't think it's possible because I had the tablet that Kitaro had because ever since he was fainted in the rubber room, which is used by Stunga. Still not sure who, but anyways, I guess I'd present the one tablet that I have in possession. This is it! Kitaro, you're saying you had your tablet on your way at all times, yes? Which I might know what you mean. Like, before the main game started, Gash saying an announcement says like one of the persons have lost a tablet, and that's why they give you a spare one. So that means that Kitaro is the one who have lost it. But I still have the tablet from Kitaro, which is still left in the rubber room. So yeah. Yep. Take a look. It's right here. And when you woke up, where was it? On the table in the last supper room. No, it's not. On the table? I called that beat off you, Meow! As I thought. That tablet Kitaro has now is a spare. This tablet I picked up was lying near you when you were passed out. What you said? I would assume this is Kitaro's original tablet. The question is, why was it lying on the floor? Maybe Sal take it? That's what really happened? Which, I'm not sure, it's just like, I don't know, about the dropped or something. But he wasn't asleep, but it's impossible he got stunned, so. It's because Sal took the tablet from Kitaro. What? But they're locked by fingerprints, Wolf. Sure, but while near him, he could bypass that by simply pressing the fainted Kitaro's finger to it. Oh, of course, might be a thing, so... And so we arrive at the outrageous truth. What do you mean by that? Depending on when someone look at the tablet, he might see through our entire strategy. Ow! That kind of turned the tables around, does it? But even then, like, we did try and, like, put a pressure on it. It's like he lost everything. But now we're just screwed up, is it? What? The worst time for it would be after the Fort trade. That's when Kitana had the Sage, and I had the Keymaster. If he saw the tablet then, he could use Kitana's Sage power to also know I was the Keymaster. So, has Saul just been acting fooled? I'm not sure he's doing it again like last time. Yes, you got me. You seriously? You're faking it again? I'm not showing you it's like faking it again, but like last time you always like freak out the stage about the power roll for the cars exactly. But seriously? Or not? When if I'm acting right now? Or maybe I'm telling the truth. Saul! Not good. Now there's a possibility that Saul has to sacrifice. Ah! So as it stands, there's no way we can vote for Saul! But that doesn't mean we can't just vote for Kana or now either! Well then, let's resume the discussion again, guys. Why then? We'll discuss who is safe to vote for. Really? How are you supposed to do it exactly? We're gonna find one with the least chance of the heavy sacrifice. Saul's an absolute no-go. He's most likely to pull this kind of tricks. But between Bucket Girl and Big Sis now, is there any real difference, Wolf? You need a certain amount of tokens to take the sacrifice of Sarah in the 5th trade. Which, how that's gonna work exactly? I don't know. Did everything been changes? No, it didn't change for a bit. I guess I have to extract them out. If anyone reacts to it, then I have to click immediately. If you consider token count, you'll get your answer. Okay, not gonna work, but anyway, try the other one. Well, I don't know what the aim of the one who did the trade. What possibility are there? Not good. But I can't just now all kinda, damn it! What about you, Jen? No. All I can think of it is tokens, meow. Bakaga had a lot, and Pixis now only had a little wolf. What do we even do now, meow? Yeah. Tokens. Bakaga has a lot of tokens. Wait, could that be an argument from here? Because if Bakaga had a lot of tokens, Big Sis now only had a little token. Which one is it? Would that be this one? Man, I was right. I guess it might be involved with the 5th trade then. But, still, like, I had to sacrifice it before the main game starts. Which, how did that happen? Like, Jen was with me when I was at the stairs. But then, the only person who must be would have to sacrifice either Kana or Now. I'm not sure thinking about Saul, but I'm just guessing. I still might be thinking what Saul was doing it. Like Jen said, Now hardly had any tokens. Surely, she couldn't have been the one to take the sacrifice from Sarah. Then, is Now the one with the least likelihood? How does gonna work exactly? Wait! Please! This isn't right! Makes this now? Like, least likelihood? Are you going to kill me with such vague reasoning? Please, have another discussion! You're right. You can't end this discussion. What are you saying? I just remembered something. Why is that? You're not gonna lie again, aren't you? There was a way anyone could get tokens. What way then? Miss Sarah, you know it too, don't you? Did I? I don't remember. A way for anyone to get tokens. From a stolen wallet from Alice's body? Are you talking about the Alice body? It was like lived there this whole time? Or my wallet? I'm not sure it might be the case, is it? I mean, I have like searched. I mean, Alice been Sarah's. Can't even say it. Sarah, the main character, searched in the whole room, finding where her missing wallet is. Could that be it? From my stolen wallet, right? Well, there's a possibility there that you would just misplace it like a Kutz, Miss Sarah. So it's gonna be Sarah Alice's corpse, is it? I'm not that clumsy! You could take tokens from Alice's body, sitting there in the room with lies. Oh, but Rico was there, but... Really? Is that what's in the case? Fix this now! Windows at the day, meow! But it's true. When I went to check the body, the tokens was already gone. Like what Sapphire says, right? And now it's closing inspecting the room of lies. But Rico was there. Wasn't supposed to be like she saw what Now's been doing to Alice's body corpse? Nah, it ain't just Now who could have done it. Could any of us gotten those tokens? In other words, everyone has the potential to possess the sacrifice. It all ends with the game of trust. Then the last action is going to be the key. What were each of us doing at the time of the fit trade? As in... just before the main game stopped, Wolf? Hope you can find the sacrifice. How were he supposed to know exactly? We are determined based on sound, content, and nouns, actions, at the time of the fit trade. I was sitting on the stairs, thinking about on everything that had happened. You were there, Rico, that's one thing. I was on the laptop in the witness room the whole time. Will you believe that? Kana wasn't really doing anything. Just wandering absent-mindedly. But what you mean there, exactly? Did anybody see what the three were doing? I was with Na on the stairs for most of the time. I was searching all by myself to see if there were any other exit, meow. Oh gee, that's kind of really gone on the loop, I would say. Okay, better extract more info into it, and probably anyone reactor I have to click immediately. Your friendly policeman was shoving inside rubble. I don't know what thing. Well, that's not gonna work. I didn't see those three, meow. Sorry, Wolf. Come to think of it, didn't you tell me you found something while searching? Oh, I forgot you did say something about that. Meow? Yeah. There was a smartphone on the stairs, Wolf. Oh, that phone must have belonged to Kana then. What? But it wouldn't even make calls. It was useless for escape, meow. There was a smartphone on the stairs, Wolf. Do I have the smartphone then? No, I don't. Did anyone reactivate? No, I didn't. What about Kana then? Kana, why aren't you speaking? You're trying to question her? Are you hiding something, Kana? Come to think of it, I feel like you were the only one I didn't see around then. Really, where were you? I mean... I was looking for something to drop! Oh, the smartphone that Jin was found. Something she dropped? Then I had a conflict on Jin and Canada. Yep, it was right. You were searching for the smartphone, Kana. Which the smartphone that saw give the Kana, like, back from doing the attraction thing. Which, when I look at the phone, like, from, like, before anything happens, there's, like, a message about, like, how awful words say to Kana. But then, when Saw give it to Kana, like, after what happens, like, took it from me, and then she was start crying, she started feeling happy. Like, I thought she felt, like, so despaired and everything. So, I might guess it, like, someone must have changed the message. Probably Saw must be doing it. Kana, was it a smartphone you lost? How did you know? Sure enough. I bet it's the same smartphone I found in Kana's first trial room. Wait. Live, Kana. Even on your own. Don't cry. I'm sorry you couldn't go together. I love you, Kana. Well, that's what's in there before. Those notes say something about how awful word to say about Kana. Jin, tell me, where did you pick that up?
It was way down the stairs, meow.
She must have dropped it while we're all climbing the stairs, surely. Are you pretending, Kana? I'm pretty sure you're still using her, aren't you? Are you pretending, Kana? Sal? Me? Stick up for Kana? Think that for me. When we're climbing the stairs, Sal and Kana were walking in front. If she had dropped the phone, then everyone should have noticed. In short, this was only dropped after we all climbed up to the exit. Kana dropped it while descending the stairs. Oh sure, now you're panicking already? You know, realize a bit. What did she descend for? Why did you try to hide this, Kana?
Because... Pixie Sarah! There's a message on this phone, meow!
Oh, it's supposed to be like off a message, is it? Right, that's what Kana's sisters... Huh? It's the different message. Thank you, I love you, sister. Now it's Kana's turn to protect her big sister. Because that's how Kana can tone. What? That's different? Okay, I don't know who changed the message anyway. First they say like how awful saying about Kana. Then they say something about like I love you. Which pretty sure might be Sal's the one who changed it. And then next thing you know, it says something like thank you. It's like a thank you note or something. Like who wrote it in? Thank you. I love you, sister. Now it's Kana's turn to protect her big sister. It's gotta be Kana's the one who wrote it, is it? Because that's how Kana can tone. This!
Please, give them back!
Hold on! Did you write this, Kana? But Kana's big sister is already dead. Could it be the sister in this message is... No way! It's not like we're related, is it? Or Kana might be thinking it's like Sarah was kind of like similar to Kana's sister, which I'm not sure what Kana's sister would be look like fully, I would say. I mean, we see some of it, like, ever since, like, from the very beginning, or mostly some bits of the scenes, but not fully, like, details of the body or something like that. I'm pretty sure talk about me then, isn't it? Surely not. Is that right? Kana? Your sister here is me?
Yes!
Of course. I'm not sure why is Sarah's might be related to Kana's sister. It's not sure like 80 people's might be related to anybody else. They're like we're just strangers.
I know, it's strange. But Kana, you're...
And so you want to save Sarah that much?
Yes.
Hey, Kana. Was it you who traded away Sarah's sacrifice? You didn't you? Well, I'm not sure. She might be the one that she have like token, is it? Don't tell me you did. You had the sacrifice, aren't you? To avoid using the arena box in the winner's room, you returned to the dirt floor to trade. Oh. But there was a ring box here like when I was doing a laptop, but... Really? Hey now, you talking like Kana's... Are you saying... She took the sacrifice to protect Sarah? That's so... It's inconceivable. No, I don't want to conceive of it. Deny it. Kana! What wordless reasoning. That's all of Lola.
No, it's all correct.
You did it! So it's true you had to sacrifice then? You idiot! Don't say anything! Oh, of course, now you've been faking out already, so... Well, now how you feel when you're using Kana then?
Kana did the fit trade. She won't hide the truth anymore.
Kana did it. Oh god. So now we know what the sacrifice is? Are you serious?
Why, Kana? I mean, you were just an innocent little girl. But why?
I mean, I know the fact that she always think about like lost her sister or anything, but it's not like being like a new sister or anything.
She really did it. To protect me. She took the sacrifice for herself.
This is just the worst outcome.
A self-sacrifice? Kana!
Sal, you called at some point, didn't you? I guess Sal did even mention as well. That's why you're trying to move the votes towards Kana. Shut up! Then there was no other way for Kana to survive.
Please wait!
What is it?
Will you listen carefully to what Kana has to say?
Huh? What are you gonna say? I must have to distract you then?
With the fit trade, Kana switched her cards to Sarah's card.
Okay, it's just only like one bit, so I need to distract you from it. And now just like gone silent and then heard a water dripping noise, which why then?
Once she knew escape wasn't possible anymore, she had no idea what to do. Then, she looked at the phone, seeing her sister wear a calmer heart. And she came to despise herself for not being able to do anything. This whole time, Kana had just kept betraying her sister, the others, Sarah. She just had this feeling that Sal had sent the sacrifice to Sarah. Kana doesn't get the complicated trade talk. She can't even reason out who gave who what. Even so, she was certain of just one thing. Because Sarah's so kind, she couldn't trade the sacrifice to anyone.
Kana.
Kana. She didn't want to let Sarah die. And also, she didn't want to make Sal a murderer.
Yeah.
That's it. More painful than her own death. So she traded her commoner for Sarah's sacrifice.
So you have the commoner then?
No. But
Discussion. You're not. Huh? Commoner? But you say you trade me. But it says commoner?
the card she received was a commoner.
But what? Hold on. What? I have the sacrifice one, but then I trade it up. It's like for the fit trade, I got a commoner then. Is this someone else's? I don't know. If it wasn't you, well, she did say she's the one to trade it, but who then? Who got the sacrifice one? Don't tell me it was Nell, is it? Like she's the only one she doesn't have. Like doesn't know who the. Unless she might be dead. And then Nell's the one who did the trading one, but. I mean, the thing is, like, she don't have enough tokens. That's what I'm trying to say. Like she don't have enough tokens to be able to trade it. But why is not Kana as a commoner? Even she like traded the sacrifice one. What? What's going on here, Kana?
Kana doesn't understand either.
She doesn't know either. Maybe someone must have hacked it. Well, no. If they would have hacked it, they would break the rules then.
She's sure she traded cards with Sarah, but it wasn't the sacrifice.
Well, I had the sacrifice one, but someone traded me then.
Unthinkable. What is Kana saying? It's all true. Please believe me. At any rate, we just had to talk about Kana's statement.
I guess we have to like discuss this then.
I can't believe Bucket Girl. Well, she lied to try to confuse us, Meow.
I don't think it would be possible. Well, maybe Kana tried to mess up who she was training with or something. Some unique situation that caused the road to just disappear? Is that possible, I wonder?
Can't trust electronics on S. The tablet error and the train got messed up. Don't tell me. I wonder if Sal hacked the roll cards themselves. I don't know what to believe.
I can't see through to truth in their heart right now. So you might just have to find objective truth.
The truth.
You mean like more abstraction to it? I guess we have to talk to one thing at a time, does it?
Unthinkable! Right, Sarah?
No, I don't think that would be possible.
This might be absurd opinion, but Sal was spending his remaining time messing with the laptop in the waiting room, right? I wonder, did he hack the card then? Is that even possible? Because, I mean, there isn't anyone but Sal who could cause the irregulatory, is there?
Someone who could cause the irregulatory? Did it change it? There isn't anyone but Sal who could cause the irregulatory, is there? Oh! I think we need more stretch to it. I think I know what it means. Like, there might be someone who must break the rules then?
She's been betraying us over and over, Meow. She's been less trustworthy than a lone wolf. Don't just bug a girl, Big Sis Sam.
Why do you have to say that, Jen? Maybe the influence of Sal hacking extends to the raw data or something. Some nice evidence will make that a whole lot more convincing. Too bad. Well, that can't be good. I don't know how the radar bugs work, but if you just say name into a receiver, there could be a mistake.
Yet my sucker was definitely moved.
Nah, if you need kind of mistake, then maybe the floor master purposely changed the destination. Something like that.
Gashu changed the trade?
Come to think. Wasn't Marty talking about some transgression of Gashu just before the main game? Yes, she did say something like that. So it's essentially like someone break the rules or something? Like I remember when Sal was doing the game from the top of the mountain room, there was a rule books about like the floor master. So it might be a case then. So was it change? Wasn't Marty talking about some transgression of Gashu just before the main game? This is about the cult of Igatory, so maybe do that. Let's hope it works. Okay, it works. So I was right then. So I'm guessing like is Gashu's the one who break the rules?
Can he really do that?
I don't know anymore. I'm not for sure anymore. Like I'm not sure. Is Gashu supposed to be like I don't know a mastermind of this whole place? But if not, it might say something like you made a transgression, like you break the rules. So why would he do that?
There was a possibility. Something separate from Sal's hacking. An irregulatory that definitely occurred. The transgression by the floor master Gashu. Eh? Say what? Remember what Miley said before in the main game. Gashu! Are you listening? You're really gonna muck things up! You made a flagrant transgression. One that shake the very core of the main game.
Yeah, like what does it mean? Like you made a flagrant transgression? Like did Gashu somehow like break the rules on one of it? So I'm not sure.
And despite being such a huge transgression, he hadn't shown himself at all thus far. And now, this illogical movement of the cards that tormented us. Could this very issue by Gashu's transgression?
If we believe Kana, that's the only explanation.
You're saying that could temper with their card movement. But for Floor Master, what would be the merit of doing that?
Well, I don't know. There's no merit. There's some, I think, because the rules are.
There was some sort of merit, and that's why Gashu pushed us through the argument.
I see. If his goal could be made clear, maybe we know who he moved the sacrifice to, that is. Quite the off-marking Ferns. Is it alright for you to be using your time on this?
Gashu, if you hadn't engaged in any misconduct, then promise us. I know the Floor Master's code. If we can expose your transgression, this main game won't count. We demand a second time 24 hours later!
Oh, so you only maybe like expand it? I lost your mind, Gashu. You just know everything, don't you? To be expected from Miss Sarah Chudwin. Promise or no promise, I will simply carry out my duty as per the code. That's it? But then it's not you who's in charge of everything. Then who's the one who's controlling the whole main game then? Or the net game? Hurrah! You're for real? With 24 hours, we could make another shot and escape! But, are you certain? If you cannot prove it, you will only be losing time to spend on other reasoning.
It's okay. This is new opportunity. We spun. This theory wasn't being directed against you. Sal, please tell us the truth. The other possibility is that you did some sort of hacking to the roll card, Sal. If we know whether the claim is true or not, we can fight. Let's all combine force to win the extension.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna turn against us or something. So are we saying like we had to try and like go in other discussion about what Gashu done or who moved the sacrifice then? Kana,
Yes.
you really don't have to sacrifice?
It's okay. Kana really doesn't have to sacrifice.
I see. I didn't access the roll cards. Oh, so you're not doing it then? I didn't do any hacking to them.
Sal!
That's the truth, Miss Sarah. No lies, no tricks. All right, let's quit deceiving each other. Let's work to expose Gashu's transgression. Okay, I guess now it's on our side, but still, I know you like your sound that much.
That's what I want to hear. This is a turning point in our destiny. A path we could never have reached if we were trapped by endless suspicions. The path of us, all trusting each other, and battling the kidnappers head on. Together, we'll expose Gashu's misdeed.
I guess we gotta like turn the other discussion around then. Oh, the map background changes. Now it's a complete blue. And I should not be pointing something, but okay. Gashu has something to gain from tampering with the trade.
You think he had to sacrifice to go to someone he wanted to kill?
Or else, you think there was somebody who Gashu didn't want to die?
If there's an answer in the clues we have left,
If there's a fundamental issue, maybe the sacrifice wasn't actually sent to anybody? My god, everything got turned the whole thing around really big, and now this music is done really intense, and now the new backgrounds have been changed to blue, not red. And hey, I really wish I wanted to keep listening all day, but I got no time to this. I mean, we even if we have enough time for it, but we still need to tuck more things out of it.
that could hate one of us in particular. He wanted to be killed by sacrifice in the main game, even in meant tempering. But who in the world would that be? Obviously, it's gonna be the guy who made an escape plan and ruined his honor as a floor master. The hacker man himself, Sal.
Well, he said he didn't do it. Did he change it? No, I don't think it won't be possible, so... It's out there, but maybe in reality, Gashu's just an ally. Like he wanted this to be exposed, so he could put a stop to the main game. Is that too thinkable? I'm not sure it might be the case, but there's something. The person with the sacrifice is really likely to die. That's why Gashu's middle. Like, I don't want them to die, so I'll move the sacrifice to somebody else.
Who them here?
That's obviously the person who normally end up having a sacrifice. Kana! Can you change it then? No, that won't be a work.
And of all the evidence we've seen so far, is there anything related to this transgression? Is there something like that?
I think there is.
If there is, I should show it to Kana. If there isn't, I should tell her there isn't.
Okay then, this fundamental issue. Maybe the sacrifice wasn't actually sent to anybody. So Gashu transgression was making the sacrifice vanish. Seems unthinkable. Sure, but it's just one possibility. There is something curious about the agonism between Gashu and Milo. Changes? What about these 4 papers then that I have? I mean, never have. Not sure might be very important or something, but I'll try and like find out for sure that like any progress or something. Well, okay, work.
No, not any evidence. That's what I thought. Let's go through all the evidence already. Unless there was another that hadn't come up in discussion. I didn't see any lead. Some yet unused evidence.
Okay, that changed. Of course, there wouldn't be any new evidence that we hadn't discussed yet. Okay, that changes. I push it there isn't. So the new evidence that I haven't pulled up is this one. This is it! Oh, finally, now I'll be able to use that paper then this whole time. Because I have that paper with me because it might be very important. It might be a clue that might be able to know about this transgression, what Gashu is exactly. I should have done this way sooner, but I know I'm just being like an idiot, so.
The only clue that hadn't been used yet is this roster. Huh? He looks kind of familiar.
Yeah, I know. You might be thinking, it's the second same day when Jane have.
Not just like the torn out paper I found in the first floor, meow. Though, what use could this have?
Why do you have that? Oh, you sound panicking already, Gashu? You must didn't know that I had the paper already. Because Miley's, I'm not sure if Miley's the one who gave it to me.
Yeah.
Miley! Cursor! Handing eternal documents to participants? Eternal documents? What is supposed to mean? What this percentage gotta be exactly? It's probably like probability to like live or die or something?
Eternal documents? Gashu, just what is this roster?
You're gonna change the expression already? When indeed.
Ah, he called it to the front. I don't know what this means.
You did good, Sarah.
Huh?
Gashu just made a slip of the tongue. You freak him out. Is it because I'm presented the document then?
Whatever could you mean?
Your son was a whole lot better at playing dumb, huh? Oh, because of last name, is it?
What meaning could these papers have? I can't have even guessed, but there's a value in solving this mystery.
We ain't got time. Let's directly talk about anything suspicious about this roster. How are we supposed to do it? Like, look through the paper then?
There are 4 bound sheets, and 4 names on each sheet.
Besides on names, there's a bunch of names that I never even heard.
Huh. This roster doesn't seem to be sorted by name.
Hold on a sec. There are participants whose name aren't on this, huh?
A roster? It's reminding you of something, meow.
If you want to look closer at the roster, tell Miss Policeman and we'll look at it together. I guess we had to do this together, like, look through the paper to see what it's sorting out. Let's check it together, Sarah. Yeah. Okay, there was like 16 people was on the sheet. Sarah Children, Naomicha Kurumada, Kenshi Shinoji, Kitara BB, Shin-Shuki Hayasaka, Anzu Kanshai, Riko Yabazami, Mai Tsurugi, Alice Yabazami, Rimaru Kagiyama, Megumi Sasahara, Kazumi Mishima. Is it kind of like a lot? Oh, no, Mishima is like the teacher. Kana Kazuchi, Jin Ibushi, Hinako Michiku, Shin Tatsukimi. Huh. Oh, I had to possibly view it then? Well, maybe the 4th sheet then? Oh, I had to look very closely? Well, I already look at everything, so... Okay then. So, that's all it is, so...
Look at this! The names are disordered by percentage. Nah, how creepy. What sort of static are these numbers supposed to represent? These numbers definitely stick out of on. Might they hold the key to solving this?
Probably.
Roster. Ah! I remember, meow! The bar on the first floor, Wolf! There was a list of names on the blackboard, meow. Now that you mention it, that was the roster too. I couldn't possibly recall everyone's name. I memorized it, Meow.
Oh, you do? I'm not sure you'd be like a good kid or something.
Huh? Kendrick was Alice, Kai, Kazumi, Kenji, Shinsuke, Sao, Namichi, Mei, Megumi, Miko, Gitawa, Meow. Kendrick was Anzu, Kanan, Jin, Kuji, Sarah, Joe, Nao, Hinako, Ranmaru, Wolf. That's amazing, Jin.
Wow, you're a good memorizer, aren't you?
Easier than learning the preference of Japan, Meow. By the way, Big Sarah, your roster. It's missing the names Kai, Sao, Kuji, Joe, and Nao. This is important information. Was that useful, Meow?
Might be, but some names that wasn't in the rosters: Kai, Sao, Kuji, Joe, and Nao. But we still need more information.
Who would have made this roster, I wonder? Probably Miley. It's what Gashi reactions seem to indicate too. Is there no follow-up to these sheets? Follow-up? No, there wasn't anything else. Is that so? Sorry.
Well, sorry names. There's a bunch of names I never even heard. Kurumada, Hayasaka, Kinashi, Suzurugi, and tons of other peeps I don't know. Were these people who died in the first trial before they could meet us?
That might be it.
How many people these kidnappers gonna kill till they're satisfied? Nah, that's the time to get emotional. Did it change it? No, it changes. Joe isn't on this either.
What are you trying to say?
Sorry, no ill will meant. Just laying out facts to reason from. Count them now. There are 4 of us participants. 4 of us participants whose names aren't listed here.
4 of us?
What is this? There are 4 of us participants whose name isn't listed here. Maybe I put Conflict and Jen and Salden? Because it says there's some missing name on the rosters. So could that be it? That's right! Man, just like trying to think through this for a bit, does it?
Sal, what did you just say?
Huh? That there were 4 people's names missing. And that will be...
Meow? Kai, Sao, Kuji, Joe, and Nao aren't listed, so... Huh? That's 5, Wolf!
Huh? I guess I rush miscounts. Sorry.
Hey! Do you really need to worry about a little mistake right now? That mistake isn't just a trivial issue. Why did Sal get it wrong? That's what's important. Gashu, tell us, how many participants were dragged into the net games?
That would be 20. Well, that's 4 people total. It was like 4 names on one each. There are like 16 paper we have. So that means that 16 in the paper. Where's the other 4 then?
There are 16 lists on the roster. Plus 5 who aren't listed. Doesn't it add up to 21?
1 too many?
What that mean, Meow? There are exactly 20 names on the blackboard, Wolf! Well then, let's compare the names on the paper roster with those on the blackboard.
Okay then.
The blackboard names were like this. First, the 5 not lists on the roster are Kai, Sao, Kuji, Joe, and Nao. Let's remove these 5. On the first sheet,
There's 1.
all 4 names are present. The second sheet,
All present, right?
similarly, all 4 names are here.
Okay then.
The third sheet, this one too. And the fourth sheet,
Oh. Now there's only 3 names on the blackboard, but there's 1 missing. Would that be...
huh?
Shinsum Kimi. That's the one name that wasn't in the blackboard then.
Shumuki? That's the only people not on the blackboard, Meow. He derived a 21st person. So who the heck is this? Who is Shin Mikumi?
An unseen survivor, a participant who died unknown. It might be one among us. Well, I mean, the fact is the reason why, like, you remember from like after the first main game when there was like a conversation between Sal and it's like Keiji and then Alice. Alice said something like, "I murdered someone," and then he named it Sal Hiyoi. So I'm thinking it might be Sal's. Is this a fake name then? This might be one of us then.
Is it one of us? Okay, let's calm down. What does that mean exactly? An aliases? If someone is using the aliases, I see. Shintsumu Kimi, it's one of us. And they rewrote their aliases on the blackboard. No way!
Aha! Interesting. If you follow that logic, Shintsuki Kimi has already been identified. Say what? Sarah, let's work this down. If all the names on the paper roster are real, there's someone whose real name hasn't been revealed. Someone not on the roster, someone not on the blackboard. Maybe someone's not on the black roster then? Because there's like some people in here with like Sao and Nao and Joe and Kai. That's 4 of them, like the participants, but the 2 of them were died, so that's only 2 remaining alive. So maybe it.
It's one of the people not on the paper roster. Kai, Sao, Kuji, not Joe or Nao.
But Kuji, there's no any person named Kuji then. Right you are. Alright, let's discuss those 5 names. Let's see it.
This is my real name! Professor Mishima always calls me Miss Now, remember?
I'm using my real name too. It was written there at the prize exchange, right? Okay, now it's really different.
Kuji is the name of Kana's sister!
Oh. Kuji was her sister's name, but she was died then.
If Big Bro Joe was using fake name, Big Sister would have figured out right away, meow.
Kai's name was on a laptop. Based on the email's line, should be this real one. If you want to check the roster, come tell police anytime. I get that already. Jeez. Everyone's gonna really attend like a lot, does it?
It's the real name, of course. I will never forget my precious sister name.
But why Kuji's over there as well? Even she's not even a participant. Ain't even trace of him being called another name. I don't really know at the point. Oh. There he is. I just saw it. I just noticed something. I just like saw the expression for a second, like when I looked through it, the expression changed it. I tried to make fastest as possible. Like I said, if anyone reacts, I had to click it. Which I forgot there was like the reacting and click button. I had to click immediately if someone react to it.
What's the matter, Keiji?
Oh. Just impressed by how calmly he could lied.
Lied?
Oh. Does that mean that Sal... Is it you? Is that because his new name is Shin? But then, why he using his fake name then? I'm not sure it might be this. Sarah, recall the price exchange.
The price exchange? Huh?
Remember? There are photos, but no names anywhere. Ow. But they mention about the names anything. Was that right? I must have had it wrong. So, what exactly are you afraid of? Is it because of a real name?
Afraid? Salis.
You say you tell the truth, right? To defeat Gashu together? We're your allies. Try trusting us, Sal. No. Shin Tsukimi. Oh, of course. I mean, the fact is, Keiji already know what's going on there, but guess he have a conversation with Alice saying something. Alice killed Sao Hiyoi, which I'm not sure. Is Sao Hiyoi is it a fake name or is it like using someone else's name? I'm not sure. I mean, judging by like when you looked at the laptop, like we remember recall exactly, there's like a picture here. It exactly is like similar to Sao because of the scar. I would presume it might be because of not sure why, but that's how it is.
Sal is Shin Tsumi Kimi. I want to trust you all too. But Sal, he's trying to say something.
Does that mean I'm the only one who had to open up his heart then?
In that case, I'll draw it out.
Okay then. I better open up your heart, Sal. Try to reveal yourself. Of course, I had to do this. I'm pretty sure it might be like Sal's theme then. About like any other betrayal, everything. Sal, just don't move! Faster! Oh, jeez. You're really the something unexpected, Sal.
Sal, this is the moment to reveal your true self. My real name is Shin Tsukimi. I'll tell you everything, even the secret of the roster. You know about it, Mew? Yeah. Because that's exactly the same as what I got in my first trial.
That? Oh, because of that one hallucination. I remember from like before the main game, there was like there, but there wasn't in the board.
What he said?
Tell us! What the heck does its name mean?
It's the victory rate for the participant in the dead game.
Victory rates? You mean the percentage?
There's a weird percentage on the left, right? Those are everyone's chance of surviving the dead game to the end. Their odds of winning.
Really? But then, why is Sarah's gonna be the top one? It's like 50.5%, like, might be possible to survive? Really?
Dummy! How would they figure that out? Because they tested it with AIs.
Did you totally guess? You mean like with AIs?
They use the AIs of us to run tests. Right. They run simulation of innumerable dead games, all done entirely digitally.
Oh, I see. But then, what does it work exactly? Does this AI then?
They explained a horrible link to me how accurate this data was. And I saw my own percentage.
Is that 0? Like, you have like no chance of winning, is it?
0%. Certain death. I absolutely can't survive this death game. That's why I had to abandon myself.
When did you abandon your name then? How did you change it to Sal then? How did you get the name then?
I don't want to die. I can't stop shaking. I'm going to be killed.
Well, it's might be like one of those, Shins. We're calling him Shin from now on. It's gonna be his perspective then, like what's he seen?
Even would choose me by vote and kill me. I don't want that.
Hey. Oh, it's the other cells. Similarity, I would say to myself, like some weird references here. Hiya.
A shell illuminated by light spoke to me. Just a random question, but you know what the majority vote is. He talked to me and cornered me. Okay then, let's go. Gah! It hurts. Stop!
Oh my gosh, his face. I mean, that's not really him, but the other. I'm pretty sure it might be other perspective. It's like, I'm not sure. Did Shin person have like some kind of anxiety or something?
Strength in numbers. You're a helpless sheep who will be eaten by the strong. If you don't want to die, you change. I drew Shin Kimi away! Sal. Dear me, what a heart-wrenching tale. But time has expired, everyone. What? You say you give me enough time for it, don't you? God dang it. We're out of time? Nah, sorry. It's nearly time for voting. What? But we don't have enough time for discussion yet. We never finished about like what Gashu's transgression is. Hold on a sec. A discussion. Did you make any progress? It was all unrelated to my transgression. Revealing the truth of the roster.
Did I make any progress?
That's... Hey, Sal, do you got any more info on this roster?
If I did, I wouldn't hide it now.
Sarah, is there any other evidence that proves his transgression?
Evidence of his transgression. Maybe it is?
I have important evidence.
Let us hear it. What would that be? Is it the paper then? Unfortunately, that appears to be proof nothing.
No way! This is hopeless. Maybe there's nothing we can do.
Are you giving up, sir?
I'm not sure. I was just trying to guess in it.
I rewrote the blackboard, and also, what? I destroyed my own monitor in the monitor room. Of course, I already know already because I'm one for sure. Like, who monitor is gonna be part of something because it's not showing the AI or anything. But then you said I rewrote the blackboard, but you never changed it for like you put Sal's name on it. But how do you even like rewrite it then?
I told you everything, just like I swore. So please, save me. Win us an extension, please. Of course I will. I feel it. Sal, trust in me. A real bond. Of course I will, Sal.
Sarah, this is our last chance.
Doesn't matter what. Find something connected to this transgression. We'll think about it. And wait, Meow. No slacking, Loner.
Yeah, I know. Guys, our discussion is definitely progressing. We unraveled the mystery of this roster. Let's trust that truth of this transgression lies beyond that answer. This is your final discussion. Use it meaningfully. Okay then, but pretty sure we're calling it out because almost 7 are late, so anyway. Got it? This roster lists out their chance of survival for the participant in the dead game.
User determine these chances victory by running simulation with AIs, right? Is there something about this sheet we're still overlooking?
There's only 16 names, makes you wonder, right? If Sar was an alias, that means there are actually 4 not listed, right?
Kai, Kuji, Joe, and Nao are in the 4 not on the roster, Meow.
Kinda curious how Sarah's chance of victory are highest. Huh. I mean, I'm not sure anymore, man. I don't know anymore. But yeah, I guess it will be time's up for me since it's been. I'm not sure make a good progressing. I would say to myself. I mean, everything's gonna turn out really big now momentarily. But like we're trying to figure out about the role card exactly about who traded who, but then decided to change up a bit to like figure out what the gaseous transgression is exactly. Which this might be our last chance. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do that for tomorrow, but. I'm not sure how long it takes, but it's not gonna be easy to how well I can take. But anyway, I'll come back again for tomorrow and see if we can make it to the end of it. I'm not sure if we can do it, like if we make it to the end of the chapter, and probably I will be able to do like a new chapter from this onward. So yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it on your turn to die. If you like this video, hit that like button too. Hit them up. And want to see videos? Well, check out. Leave it to go subscribe. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Later!